Hi everybody, Pietro here. In today's video we're going to improvise together on a little simplified version of the harmonic progression of the jazz standard Tune Up by Miles Davis. This is a great exercise to try to improvise on a structure where we need to use different scales. In this particular case we are going to improvise using three different major scales, which are going to be D major, C major and B flat major. Let's take a look at the harmonic progression that we're going to use. The first four bars are a 2-5-1 in the key of D major. We can play the chords this way, for example, E minor 7th, A 7th, D major 7th. And in this part we're going to improvise using the scale of D major, of course. Then we have four bars in the key of C major with a 2-5-1 again. We can play the same way, 2 frets below. Then the following four bars are going to be in the key of B flat major, and the chords are a 2, 5, 1 again, and also at the end the fourth chord of this key, which is E flat major 7, which we can play here at the 6th fret with the root on the 5th string. And then the last four bars are going to go back to the key of D major again, with a 2-5-1 one more time, E minor 7th, A 7th, D major 7th, and on the last bar a 2-5 with half bar each, just to start the chorus again. These last four bars are the ones that in the original version of Tune Up are kind of different, but we're going to keep them like this for learning purposes. So we have the whole four bars, the key of D major again. So the exercise is really interesting. It's going to be improvising with these three different scales. And I suggest that if you're new to this kind of exercise, you look for the three different scales that you need to use in the same area of the fretboard. For example, if you're starting to improvise around the beginning of the fretboard, 2nd or 3rd fret, we can use this position for the D major scale, which has the roots here. Then for the C major scale, this other box, which has the roots here, so this scale. And then when we go to the key of B flat major, we can use the box that has these three roots here, which is this position of the major scale. And then if you move to other positions of the fretboard, you can do something similar everywhere you are in the fretboard. If you want to work this way, I'm gonna show the boxes that you might use in the corner of the screen when it's your turn to improvise. As usually, we want to switch between comping and soloing. It's really important because, as I said in some other interactive backing tracks, if you also play the chords, you get to know much better the harmonic structure and the song. And in this case it's even more important because knowing better the harmonic progression helps you to know when you have to change the scales, of course. But I want you to have more time to experiment with improvisation. So we can do like this. You play 2 choruses of solo, and then I play just 1 chorus of solo and you are going to play the chords. Okay, now we're ready to start. I'll put the drums with the up drum genius as usually. I'm going to play the chords in a very simple way today, just with quarter notes, downstrokes, something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. As we were playing in the video number 24, which was an interactive backing track on a single 2-5-1 in the key of G major. So I'm not going to use walking bass with chords or chords inversions or different rhythms, because I want to keep it as simple as possible for you to play on. But of course, when it's your turn to play the chords, you can play with different positions or different rhythms as you prefer. So let's do like this. I'll start the drums. Let's play the first two choruses, just chords. Or if you know the theme, even better, you can play the first chorus, you play the melody, and then you go to the chords on the second chorus, and I start the solo. Then we switch, you'll start to improvise, you'll play two choruses of solo, then we switch again, you play the chords for one chorus and I improvise, and so on. Okay? So, I'll start the drums. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
guys.